3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back with another video.
And this time we're going to be counting down the top 10 superhero movies, in our opinion, of all time.
We both have our separate lists.
Separate lists, but we're going to both say our top 10, then number 10, then number 9. We're just going to go down the list.
Yep.
So, starting off, I voted Captain America, the Winter Soldier, number 10. And Alex, you voted The Dark Knight Rises, number 10 for yours.
So why, what did you like about Captain America, the Winter Soldier?
Alright, well, it was a good movie. I just felt like they focused a bit too much on storyline. The fight scenes are really good, but I think they could have been longer. They could have added 1 or 2 more fight scenes. And why did you like The Dark Knight Rises?
It's the conclusion to the Christopher Nolan trilogy. It has
the worst ending of all time.
Has a shitty ending.
Most ambiguous ending.
That's why it's 10 and not like 8. And it has Bane. Bane was awesome.
I didn't like Bane's character. I thought it's called The Dark Knight Rises, but The Dark Knight doesn't come until half the movie.
He rises at 40 minutes.
Yeah, and then he falls back down.
He falls back down
a very deep well.
He does.
And then climbs his ass up. It's way too long also, I think.
Yeah, it is a long movie.
It was dragged out.
2 hours, 40 minutes. Number 9, Kush, yours is Iron Man 3, and mine is X-Men Days of Future Past.
I liked Iron Man 3. Alex did not like Iron Man 3.
It was boring.
I loved the end scene. The end battle was pretty awesome.
I mean, the end battle was good. But
it was
everything else
cool.
was boring.
Yeah, but it built up Avengers and Avengers 2, Tony Stark, a lot better. Would you agree with that?
I mean,
the darker Tony side, the less party.
I still think it's stupid. How to escape the wormhole. It's like this. I hate that scene.
Okay.
It's stupid.
And yours, why do you like X-Men Days of Future Past?
It's a great movie.
I'm not questioning. I'm just asking you
It's
why.
great.
Yeah,
everything's great about it. I like the past and the future.
It was kind of it was an easy way to erase the BS that happened before.
Yeah, I really liked Iceman in this movie.
Iceman was really good. Yeah.
Iceman had a lot of good scenes in this movie.
Yeah.
Wolverine was in it.
Wolverine was great in this movie.
Was great.
And also, what's his Magneto was pretty good in this movie.
Oh, Michael Fassbender's always the best.
I like Professor X in this movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8, I put Days of Future Past, X-Men. Alex put Avengers 1.
Yes.
So what I liked about X-Men, pretty much what Alex liked about it. It was really good, really well done. It wasn't one of those overhyped movies that turned out to be a flop. Cough, cough.
Batman vs Superman.
And what do you like about the Avengers?
I mean, it's a slow start, but once you get there, it's good.
The first 45 minutes are pretty terrible.
Yeah. Also, what's really good is that helicarrier fight.
I love Loki in it.
Also, yeah, Loki's the best Marvel.
Oh yeah, I remember Hulk. That's where the Hulk gets all pissed off and fights Black Widow.
The helicarrier fight is a little bit long. It's longer than the New York scene, actually.
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying. But the New York scene was also really good.
Those aliens were pretty dumb, bad guys. They weren't main bad guys, but they were still pretty. They were mediocre, I'd say.
Yeah.
And number 6, I put
7.
Number 6.
7.
Number 7. I put The Dark Knight Rises.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like this movie that much, but I felt like it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
It probably would have been a lot higher if they hadn't dragged it out so long, if they had condensed it down. And you put Batman Begins.
I like this movie.
Which I do not like at all.
I love that.
I thought this was the worst movie out of the trilogy. Surprisingly, I thought the worst.
I really like this movie. I love Scarecrow.
Scarecrow was good.
Scarecrow was the only Batman villain to appear in all three movies.
Yeah.
Ra's al Ghul was great.
But they kind of screwed him over. They only put him in it for they didn't put him in that long.
They actually really did.
How long? He was only in there less than 15 minutes, I'm guessing.
He was because he was in like the first like 30 minutes. He was all in it because when he was training Bruce Wayne.
I don't know. I have to see that movie.
Then the last hour.
Really?
He was in it a lot.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I have. I saw it like last year. By last year I mean like last March.
Yeah.
When I was on
and now the actual number 6. I put Avengers: Age of Ultron. I loved this movie. I thought it builds up Civil War perfectly. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
I liked Ultron. You didn't like Ultron.
I mean, I liked him, but
you just didn't like his motive. You don't get his motive, even though we've explained it to you like 5 times.
He hates the Avengers because of reasons.
He hates the Avengers because they're in his way. He wants robots to rule the world.
Why?
Why does a bad guy... Okay, who's that Arrow bad guy? Why does he want to nuke the whole world and start over again?
Because the world needs a new beginning.
Exactly. He wants a new beginning.
He's putting an end to all...
He wants a new beginning in which robots rule the whole world.
Yeah, but robots
Oh, and
suck.
I liked Vision. Vision was great.
Vision was good, but I liked Vision.
Yeah. And then you put
My number
the
6,
one and the only
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I love Deadpool. It's
Deadpool
great.
was great.
It's great.
So funny.
It's amazing. I love it. It's
It
great.
was great, yeah. Our number 5 on top 10 best movies is Guardians of the Galaxy. At least for me, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought I liked. I don't know. This was like probably a pretty big risk movie for. It just felt like a big risk movie for Marvel. Would you like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy sounds like a 3-year-old's retarded TV show.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I mean, yeah, but
There's sort of a 3-year-old retarded TV show about it.
you know, the acting was pretty good. The
Dude,
bad
Chris
guy
Pratt's
was
great.
cool.
Yeah. No throwaway villain by Marvel.
What do you mean?
No throwaway villain. Marvel MCU does not have good villains. It has Loki. That's it.
Yeah,
It
but
has Winter Soldier and Loki.
they don't have good things, but they still adapt them in a way that makes them good.
Yeah. I mean, but like, dude, Malekith.
Malekith, dude, he was pretty legit.
Loki, he was awesome.
And then,
He wasn't.
and then
My number 5 is Iron Man 1.
Uno, not number 3, not number 2. 2 is the greatest. I think we can all agree. 2 is the greatest Iron Man movie.
I read 2's actually number 1 because why you spoiling
dude.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, but Iron Man 1 has actually a pretty great villain.
Yeah, he was.
I liked Obadiah Stane.
I didn't like his bald head. That his head
He had
really
a
pissed
pretty
me off.
sweet bald head.
That head actually pissed me. He has like a Peyton Manning forehead.
It had a good origin story for Iron Man. Had
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.'s first appearance.
His comeback.
It had
Revival.
It had that one guy, I forgot his name. Who played Rhodey.
Oh yeah, the guy who they killed off pretty much.
They didn't kill him off.
No, they killed the
They
actor
recast him.
Yeah, why?
Cause apparently he's a douchebag. What's his name?
I don't
Forgot
know.
his name.
He's a big actor, isn't he?
Yeah. He thought he made a new type of math. I forgot what it was. But it was really stupid.
Whatever.
half a year ago.
Disregarding him. Number 4, we have The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, not The Rises. The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
This movie is so good. The villain is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Still don't like Christian Bale, but I think this was his best acting
Mm-hmm.
out of 3 movies, maybe. Do you agree? Do you think that?
Yeah.
And is this the movie where he says, "Oh yeah," and this is the famous line, "Where is she? Where is she?" But they still don't have the greatest line of all time, "Martha, where is Martha?"
No, it's not Where's Martha. It's,
Why did you say that name? Martha, dude, Martha. Well, okay, The Dark Knight doesn't need any explanation.
Yeah, it really does.
People still think it's the better. I still think it's the best DC movie ever made.
Yeah. Number 4 is Guardians of the Galaxy for me. I like it for the same reasons as Kush, basically. Because of the amazing acting done by men like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
And other men like Vin Diesel.
And we all know Groot had the best acting.
Yeah,
in that.
like
Vin Diesel.
That's why I said Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I know. Vin Diesel had pretty stellar acting in that.
Yeah.
Number 3, The Avengers. I liked it pretty much the same reason you did. I just felt like it was better than some. I still thought it was better than The Dark Knight. Probably because at the time it came out, it was so freaking good. Like,
Yeah.
the excitement for that movie, I was so excited, and it's still a good movie, I think.
It was like Avengers was actually the first superhero movie I ever saw in theaters.
Yeah, I think that might. Yeah.
Okay. Then after that was Dark Knight Rises. Okay, my number 3 is The Dark Knight. I've seen this movie so many times.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's great. Hope Jared Leto's better than him though.
Yeah, Jared Leto's supposed to be good.
I want Suicide Squad is actually my favorite. Getting kind of off topic, Suicide Squad is my favorite. Like my favorite comic book things of all time. I'd be pissed off if they make that bad. But Dark Knight, basically like for the same reasons as you. I also really like Two-Face in that.
Two-Face was pretty good, yeah.
Gary Oldman was great.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
he's Gary Oldman.
speaking of great comic book renditions, Deadpool is number 2.
For you.
Awesome freaking movie. So funny. Finally, whatever the fuck his
Reynolds.
name. Ryan Reynolds did not get screwed over.
Yeah.
He's been screwed over by
Green Lantern.
Marvel and not Marvel, Fox
Green Lantern
and
and
DC.
X-Men Origins.
He got more screwed over in Marvel, by Fox, I think, by shutting
X-Men-
his mouth closed.
X-Men Origins. I mean, they're both. I think Green Lantern was.
Sir
worth
Shield
it.
liked that movie.
Sir Shield did like that.
If you didn't know who that is, he's the
Watch-
other member.
Watch our Batman video. That might be out, might not be out.
It is out, I think.
it might be out.
We never
Okay,
know.
so
Your number 2.
My number 2 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I love this movie so much.
I'm surprised. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't put this higher, but okay, explain.
I love the action. I love all this. I love the story. And I think one of the reasons why I love this film so much is because it focuses so much on the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Who I kind of envision as Red Hood. Red Hood is like my
anti-hero.
Red Hood is like one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. But Winter Soldier's great. I love it.
But you know
every second I'm just invested into it.
But
number ones are the same. So let's say at
but
the
you know
same
what's
time.
better than Winter Soldier?
Okay.
Winter Soldier featuring a billion other people. That's right. Captain America, Civil War.
It's both of our number ones.
Freaking amazing. I was too
Loved
lazy
it.
to write Captain America. I just wrote Civil War. It was so good. The best action scene of all time, I would say.
The airport?
The airport scene was the best action scene. One of the best acting movie ever. The acting was so good in that.
All the characters were great. Do you know what? We have a review on this movie.
You should go check it out.
Click on the annotation
I'll put a card up
for our 22-minute review.
where
right
we go
here.
in depth on what we liked and what we didn't like.
I'm
also,
just pointing to my computer screen right now.
yeah, but thanks. This was our top 10.
This is our top 10. Let us know your top 10
Would you
in
agree?
the comments
Do you
section
agree? What
below.
did we forget a movie? Did the movie not
we didn't
deserve
forget it.
the placing? Do we screw over Green Lantern and Fantastic Four movies and not
Swear
put
to
them
God,
on
if
here?
any of you have Kush will hunt you down if Batman vs Superman's on any of your
I will
lists.
find you and I will kill you.
You hate that
I
movie.
hate that movie.
I really
It
don't
is a
hate it.
passion of mine to trash talk that movie.
Listen, that's not even on. I have like a personal top 10 worst superhero movie list. It's not even on top
But
10.
if there was a top 10 most disappointing movies, just movies of all time, that would be number one.
Yeah,
Number
it was
one.
very disappointing.
That was so
But it wasn't as
freaking
bad as you said. It was okay.
It was so boring.
It's like
It wasn't bad. It was boring.
It's like the 13th worst superhero movie.
okay,
of all
okay.
time.
You expect a superhero movie to not be boring? That was boring.
Dude, it was boring.
You know what else was boring? Martha. We fought for
Why do we always get on the topic of Batman vs Superman?
It's so easy to trash talk. But anyways, once we get off,
Remember that scene where Lex Luthor put a Jolly Rancher in that guy's
that was
mouth?
he was horny. I think that's his fetish. You know, there's like people with feet fetish. He has a Jolly Rancher in your mouth fetish. As I'm tying my leg. Okay.
Why are you wrapping your my cord around
Well,
my computer
what?
cord around your
Okay, so thank you for watching this. Thanks for liking and subscribing.
subscribing?
Thank you for liking and subscribing, and we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.